Bam. Des, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, my man.
Where you at?
I'm in my studio right now in Queens, New York, and I got check this out. I got the best view in New York City right here.
Man, that's nice.
Yeah,
It looks
that's
cold
my.
out there though, so I definitely want to give you a warm welcome in advance to Florida in March. We're excited to have you.
Thanks. I need a little of that Sunshine State energy right now. I can tell you that for
Yeah,
sure.
it's in the 70s today. I hate to rub it in. Actually, I don't.
Don't don't even start. I don't want to hear it.
So you're planning our big show, Earth Day Birthday, March 21st at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. This is a rock festival that's been happening well over 30 years. We're super excited to have
Wow.
you. And I can't stress this enough. Your energy on stage, legendary. What can fans here expect at our big Central Florida Rock Festival from Des Rocs?
Well, you're gonna get something very different than what you're used to, that's for sure. You're gonna get an insane dose of unbridled passion and rock and roll intensity from three guys who have been living and breathing this stuff since we were in diapers. So all I would say is buckle up and make sure you're there.
I saw you for the first time on accident, and I was blown away. And so now
Oh,
I
thank you.
seek you out whenever you come to town. I saw you at Rockville, and I'm just a big fan. So excited
Ah,
to. I'm excited that the people in Central Florida will get to see you live some for the first time.
thank you so much. I don't think I've ever played too close there before, so it's gonna be my first
Yeah.
time there. I'm really pumped.
And congrats on the new song, This Land. It's an awesome song. The opening song for the Borderlands 4 video game, which is a massive franchise. What was it like getting that first call, realizing they wanted your sound to set the tone for the whole game?
It was super cool, man, because an artist of my stature doesn't get kind of big looks like that or big opportunities every day like that. And for them to call and pitch me on what the vision was for the game and for the intro, they're looking for something that's like very otherworldly, very intense, like a chaotic alien battle, heads exploding. And I was like, oh my God, hold my beer, like this is like my universe right here. So I think it was a match made in heaven, man. And I had so much fun finishing that track and then seeing it in there was one of the craziest things ever.
So, are you a gamer?
I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
It's a little wasted on me in that sense. Like I kind of tapped out at like N64, and yeah, I'm not much of a gamer, unfortunately.
Borderlands, that video game has had iconic theme songs in the past for bands like Cage the Elephant and others. Do you feel any pressure stepping into that lineage, or did it just fuel you?
I think you get a little bit of that at first when you think about it, but once you start digging into the music and the ship has sailed, then that all disappears, and then you're just focused on the art and kind of tapping into the muscle memory of writing, which is what you do for so long. And then afterwards, when you're done, those kind of nerves might seep back into things. But no, man, it was a pretty pure creative process, and I'm so happy with how it came out.
Oh, it came out great. You've
Thank
you've
you.
said that I think I saw it in an interview that the song taps into that unhinged, wild energy that you felt when you first picked up the guitar. And this past yesterday, National Guitar Day. What does the guitar mean to you as an instrument?
The
You've
guitar to
obviously,
me, yeah.
sorry, you've obviously spent a lot of time with the guitar. You're great at it.
Thank you. I view the guitar as like just an ultimate tool of self-expression. It doesn't matter what it looks like, how good you are at it. It is simply a tool of expression. And it's just kind of like this amplification of your personality. It's the only way to focus this one part of your body outwards. So to me, like I could be having the sloppiest night of my life on stage, but sometimes maybe that's the best performance of guitar, and the idea of having there's so few instruments where skill is not related to how much it moves people. And I think that's really important.
That's interesting. Yeah, I've never really looked at it that way. That's a great take. So we'll see you Earth Day birthday, March 21st, Central Florida Fairgrounds. Florida shows just hit differently. Any memories of being in Florida, playing past Florida shows?
I love playing Florida shows because the humidity is like 99.9%. So as a singer, I could just go all day and all night when I'm singing up there, man. It's like a singer's dream playing a show in Florida. I love it. When you get out to like Arizona and the humidity is 0.0%, you're like gasping for air up there, like, but it's like singing in a sauna. It's like singing in the shower. I love it.
So we've touched on your live shows. It's energetic to say the least. Do you have any rituals, mental prep before stepping on stage and tapping into that signature Des Rocs intensity?
I do. It's very insular, and all three of us on stage, we like to do very different things. So my drummer will kind of wander off and do his own thing. My bass player is probably taking a nap somewhere. And me, I'm just backstage and I'm just pacing back and forth, kind of like a tiger in a cage. And I have a moment before I go out, where I just think about my entire life up until that moment. It sounds very cliche. It sounds like something out of like a biopic. But I do. I think about the whole journey up until that exact moment, and then I cleanse my mind and I run out there and I do the thing.
So, what do you hope people walk away feeling after seeing Des Rocs live?
I hope they walk away feeling moved emotionally in a way that I feel like rock and roll has not emotionally moved people in quite some time. And I hope they come away getting to know a little bit more about me. I think that's really important too. Like, I want to share my stories with you and my music with you, and I want you to get to know me and the band through that. So I really hate when rock stars have this kind of like diva-y wall up between them and the audience. For me, it's very communal. And that community is one of my favorite parts, not only of rock, but also of radio and other things that we get to do.
Very good. So you're performing at Earth Day Birthday, but before then, you'll actually be in St. Augustine at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. It was just voted the top amphitheater in the nation on the East Coast. It's a great venue. We're excited to have you, and you're doing something kind of unique with us. You're performing unplugged for us at Bandcamp at our Ultra Backstage Barbecue at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. Do you have any food allergies or requirements we need to know about ahead of time?
Just bad food. That's my only allergy.
Oh, good. Now, we're going to have Tillman's Meats out there. They're going to cook a whole hog, big spread. You're performing acoustic. What can people expect from an acoustic performance of some of your songs?
A very different side. My acoustic songs sound almost nothing like my full band electric songs. It is a complete flip on what it is. It's like a deconstructed Des Rock song. So I try to really distill it to the essence of the emotional message of the song and kind of convey that out in a different way. But it's still equally special for me and intimate. I get nervous to do acoustic stuff, man. Let me tell you, I get more nervous to play to 30 people acoustic than I would to 30,000 in an arena, without a doubt.
Yeah, I can see that. It's just you and a guitar at that point in the
Yeah,
crowd.
like whenever I mess up on stage with the band, there's a lot of noise to cover it up. But I hit one wrong chord and then it's like crickets. So it's a different experience.
So, new album. It's supposed to be out early this year. Can you tell us anything about it?
It's one of the greatest things I've ever been able to be a part of, without a doubt. I stand behind this record so, so, so much as just like a very unique offering in the rock community today. And as far as the way in which we made it, which was very special, we recorded it all live, and just the intent and thought and care that went into every single song. I just can't wait for you to hear it and for the rest of the world to get their ears on it too.
Well, we look forward to seeing you. You going to play anything new live besides The
Oh
Land?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
very
yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna play a ton of new stuff live. Oh yeah.
Well, we can't wait to see you. I look forward to the new album, and I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. But Florida's going to love Des Rocks. We're excited to have you.
Thank you so much, Chumley. I really appreciate your time, my man.
Yeah, back at you, brother. Cheers. Hey, you're a great
Take care.
interview, by the way.
Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. So you're gonna be at both shows?
Yeah, I'll be at both shows. So I'm the program director for the show in Jacksonville, and then I do
Oh,
afternoon drive for the show in Orlando. So I'll be at both of them.
but are you based in Jacksonville?
Yeah, and it's only a
Oh,
2 hour
okay.
commute. I commute back and forth, and I don't mind doing
Every
it.
day?
Not every day, every once in a
Oh,
while.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
My studio
man,
right now, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
man, we played a crazy show in Jacksonville maybe a year and a half ago called Woofstock, and it
Yeah,
was like, yeah, they had a dog place had a concert. It was crazy.
I remember
Or
you
Woof
doing that.
Fest. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
something
Fun
about
though.
you, like you're big with dogs.
Oh yeah, I love dogs. I love dogs. Yeah,
Yeah, so that was a really
big dog.
cool thing you did when you played here. I remember that show, so that was
Yeah,
awesome.
it's fun. Awesome, man. Well, I'll be seeing you soon then.
Yeah, and I'm glad you wore the leather jacket. I was hoping you would.
Oh, always, man. It's my suit of armor.
Yeah, man. Take care. We'll
All
see you
right.
soon.
See you, brother.
Cheers. I look forward to meeting you.
See ya.